Most people treat their problems like fires they need to put out. They run toward the smoke with high-intensity solutions, new planners, massive life overhauls, 30-day challenges. But here is the psychological reality. Big problems are rarely solved by big actions. They are solved by the regulation of micro-moments. 90% of what we call problems, anxiety, procrastination, social friction, or low energy, are actually just symptoms of a deregulated internal system. If you fix the micro signals your brain is sending, the macro problems often solve themselves. Today, we aren't looking at life hacks. We are looking at biological anchors, 7 micro habits that rewire your response to the world. Habit 1. The 90-second gap. When a problem hits, your biology reacts first. An email, a comment, a mistake. In psychology, there is a concept called the 90-second chemical wave. When you feel an emotion like anger or panic, it takes exactly 90 seconds for those chemicals to flush through your bloodstream. Low-value behavior, reacting during the wave, sending the text, believing the panic. High-value behavior, the observation gap. For 90 seconds, you do nothing. You breathe. You label the sensation. By the time you speak, the chemistry has cleared. You are no longer a victim of your adrenaline. You are an architect of your response. Habit 2. Low-stimuli mornings. The first 20 minutes of your day determine your reaction threshold. If you check your phone immediately, you are training your brain to be reactive. You're essentially telling your nervous system to look for threats and input before it has found its own output. The micro habit, no digital input until you've had 10 minutes of intentional space. Whether it's staring at a wall, drinking water, or simple sunlight, this protects your prefrontal cortex from being hijacked by the amygdala, the fear center. Control the morning, and the problems of the afternoon feel 50% smaller. Habit 3. Selective clarification. We waste massive amounts of energy trying to fix how people perceive us. Low-value energy, over-explaining when someone gets you wrong. It leaks urgency. It feels fragile. High-value energy, selective silence. If a misunderstanding doesn't move the needle on your goals, let it exist. Being comfortable with being wrong in someone else's mind is the ultimate power move. It conserves your cognitive energy for things that actually matter. Value isn't performed, it's perceived, and silence is the loudest signal of value. Habit 4. The pre-mortem pause. Before you start any task that feels heavy, do a 60-second pre-mortem. Ask, "It's tomorrow and this failed. Why did it happen?" This is prospective hindsight. By imagining the failure has already happened, your brain bypasses its natural optimism bias and spots the traps. You don't just solve problems, you delete them before they exist. Habit 5. Nose breathing under stress. This is pure biology. Mouth breathing is a signal of the hunt or the flight. It keeps you in a high cortisol state. The habit, the moment you feel overwhelmed, close your mouth. Nose breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system. It tells your brain, there is no tiger, we are safe. When your body feels safe, your brain can solve problems. When your body feels threatened, your brain can only panic. Habit 6. The scarcity of yes. Instant availability is a signal of excess supply. If you say yes to every meeting, every favor, and every notification, you are telling the world your time has a value of 0. High-value individuals operate from deliberate allocation. Practice the slow yes. Wait 10 minutes before agreeing to anything. This micro-delay shifts the power dynamic. It shows you respect your own and in turn, others will too. Habit 7. Finish the cycle. Stress isn't just a feeling, it's a physical cycle that needs to be closed. If you have a stressful meeting and then immediately go to the next task, that stress stays parked in your body. The habit is a physical transition. A 30-second stretch, a walk to another room, or washing your face. This signals to your nervous system that the event is over. You aren't carrying the problems of 10 a.m. into your 2 p.m. 90% of your problems are not external events. They are internal reactions. When you master these micro-habits, you aren't changing the world. You are changing the vessel that interacts with the world. You become anchored, and anchored people aren't easily moved by the wind. Master the micro, the macro will take care of itself.